Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Star Ladder. Welcome back to the StarSeries Asian Qualifiers. We're into map number 2, game number 2 of group letter C between SZ Absolute and EHOME. My name is Switchblade J again. I'll be taking you through all of today's action, at least for the best of ones. Best of 3 is going to be a bit of a different story, but we'll get to that later on down the line. So, this is a weird matchup because initially you would kind of say SZ Absolute to take this one. But I like to take my cues from history, and the Japanese squad have lost to EHOME before, actually, during the StarSeries Season 5 qualifiers. They lost in a best of 3. One of the maps was overpass as well, which is what this was being vetoed down to. Not a fantastic map for EHOME either, but they took it 16-5 back then. What have Scars learned since that point? Not a whole lot if that opening frag was to judge. Bass quickly been taken down, and Crow, aka Yokohama Forest, is going to be holding out the B-bomb site here from Graffiti, but nothing going to be found. EHOME will just work slowly off the back of that opening pick. Not going to rush in too much. Not going to give anything away to Scars Absolute. Just peek on, take the shots. There comes the frag from EHOME. Laz going to get traded back. Takesh still trying to see if he can get a trade back for the CT side. Insane just going to rush straight on through. Look for the shots on shots to the likes of Takesh. AS also falling. And there it is. Insane. We'll close it out with a 3K and a pistol to the favour of EHOME. I do believe Quay, by the way, is Ayaya. The EHOME squad, unless there's been some stand-ins and subs that aren't listed on HLTV, but to my knowledge, these are all the standard lineups. And Fur, I'm not going to say that word, is also slowly. I might actually be Casa as well, actually. I'm not really sure, to be honest. 3 players have changed their names on EHOME. That's just fantastic. Gonna make my job infinitely easier here, guys. Well, Bass spotted by the likes of Insane. Taking the spray down on the MAC-10. EHOME going to connect to controllers as well, but quick peeks back in from Laz. Takes down 1 frag. Also got Crow here to take the 2 as well. The 5-7 works out. On for the 3rd, not quite. Marek will finish the job. Banshee towards mid, catches AS-13. Rita, actually. Another name changed. Again, making my job as easy as it can possibly be. The USPs coming in for Scars Absolute, going to be the USPs. No Kevlar, no utility, shots on shots quickly from the rifles. Ooh, just clean house. Look for that rifle buy, since that is going to be the main point of contention. Laz, left alone to his own devices, tapped up, and taken down by Fur. A pause to be called in by Scars. A small system timeout situation. They've lost 1 man. So that's fair enough. We'll let them sort that out. No quick technical pause done. The rifle's not going to get brought down by Scars again. This is the main point of contention for EHOME. Now, whenever they've played it, both teams have had great T-side halves. Bars takes Banshee down. Lads going to take another frag back away, so the CT is going to start things off all right here in the rifles, and Lads continues to frag with the AWP. Easy as. Bomb dropped. Last man remaining. Ayaya. Very far away. We'll get one frag before getting traded out. The AWP will fall to the hands of Takej. See, because it's Japanese, right? I'm trying to figure out how you actually say it. Takej? Takej? I'm going to go with Takej, since that seems like it's the most likely. Scars will score the opening of rifles. So... T-side of EHOME move in and around. The defaults towards connector. Mid, not a lot of long presence here from EHOME. Pretty passive overall compared to what Scars are bringing to the table. Just looking down the corridors, ready and waiting for anyone from the T side to pop up. No one will be there. It's just nades, shots landing on towards wallbangers, doing anything they can to force the issue, but nothing. Nothing coming to fruition. No picks, no major damage. 30 seconds for EHOME to make the push in. We got Fur. Spray on through towards Bars, try and take him down, but the push is going to come in towards the B bomb site. 2 players to defend. Crow and Take. 20 seconds remaining, and Take quickly going to get taken down. So, Marek with the opener. Still got Crow back here with 2 frags. Turns it onto a 4v3, and the AWP from Laz rotates in time. It's all going to be left to Banshee. Spotted, flicked, dead. The connector player is all that remains. Rita's going to close that one out. Takeje. All right. Thanks, chat. And I do watch enough anime. I just never learn the language. But thanks for the tips. Oh, lass, are you kidding? For real? Surely you should know your teammates crossing. Well, Rita will suffer for it. Fortunately for EHOME, it's not a major advantage. It might be an advantage when it comes to the aim duels. Fur looking to peek up, spots the man, takes his head off his shoulders very quickly. So Rita will pay for the price. Bass coming back on towards Insane, and Ayaya moving up. Spots one man crossing, still got Bass out here. Line up 2 frags, takes the first man, knows the first close, and he will double down for the double kill. But getting traded back leaves it only up to Takeje. Back behind the truck, Marek will just get the spray, get the 2 kills together. 4-2. For EHOME now. EHOME still with enough money to force the buy-ups. As is Scars as well, of course. 2 rounds in a row. Still going to mean a little bit of a rough buy from both teams. A deagle out from Takeje. 2 Galils as well for EHOME with a Mac 10. So the damage has been done. And the economy is going to be looking a little bit worse for him. $50 down and nothing. No savings in the bank. This round going to be pretty pivotal. Laz brings the AWP out. Sprays in from Bars towards long, catches 2 players. Banshee Naya and Laz spots one towards the edge of the smoke. It's quickly dismantled by Scars as EHOME just kind of fall to pieces, peeking up, shut down one by one. And Marek just left alone to lick his wounds, try hold something to mid, but do nothing as all 5 stay alive for the Scars squad. This will be the reset against EHOME again. Nothing in the savings accounts, just the $1,400 they will have on a single round loss bonus. Still going to get enough to get an AK together on the force buy. As soon as Banshee goes down, there's not going to be much available for EHOME unless someone does get into position to pick up the mantle very quickly. They're going to go towards connector mid quickly as well. Insane going to move up 3 flashes for the EHOME team. A little over a minute and a half. Spotted out from the likes of Ayaya. Quick flicks from Laz. The lands the Lawbanger. Almost lining up for the collateral, but he will get traded back. Insane and Banshee. 2 for 1 to the 2 versus 3, but Takeje has himself wall hacks, apparently. Bas also has lurk hacks as he goes towards long, but still Banshee locks on for the 4 kill. It will be 5 on the board for EHOME. You have to practice saying that. It's really weird reading it not in the English style. Takeje. AKs, UMPs. Galil for Ayaya, EHOME. Set up for the default against Scars, who this time are going to actually concede not to take the force buy out. We'll have enough money for the rifle buy in the next one as well, so pretty smart from them to do so. They get dinked down still. The trade comes back to Bas. Banshee will trade him at least. Look for Laz next. Good dinks, however. Could take another AK out of their hands, and for an eco round, that would be a very successful round as well. $55 seconds remain. EHOME yet to put the bomb onto the site. Just prodding and prying, ensuring that Scars do not take another frag, because again, damage against them. Takeje spotting Banshee, but doesn't land enough shots to take him down. And Insane will try, but he will fail. As the rifle gets put on board for EHOME now. Buys coming in for Scars. Plenty of money to do so, not only on 2 rounds of loss bonus. It's going to be AWP for Laz. Takeje, 1 of 4 M4s brought down by Scars. M4A1S on the hands of Rita. Laz trying to get up on top of this flower pot boost, but won't be there in time. So the boost coming out towards the B-bomb, so it's going to be a bit more significant. Rita and Crow trying to look over. I think they were forced out of positions. Naya looking for headshots galore. Nothing going to be found so far. EHOME. They've still got a lot of short presence, so it looks like the most likely push is going to be towards the B-bomb site. Bast's not going to get any information towards A. Means that might end up being the case. Scars may end up accounting for that. Though as I say that, the bomb is rotated back in on the hands of Fur. 60 seconds remaining. EHOME yet to move on taking a bomb site. Jumps came in from Crow and flicks weren't going to land there. 40 seconds now remaining. Laz is going to back up. Join the likes of Rita, get ready for the push to come in from EHOME, but they're going to rush out a monster instead. The calls come in from the two players that defend it. II are moving up and Crow is going to go down. Takej going out at the same time, so Rita trading back 4v3, sprays back to 3v3. Flashbangs over, actually lands in water, so for Insane that's not going to do a whole lot. The Scar set up a backstab as well from Bast, who's going to be the main man at the moment here. Oh, the flick! Straight through the box. Banshee left alone. Takes one and the second. He's still up to clutch it against Laz. What the hell was that? A round of madness. EHOME. Still will take the 7th, but Scars just... Oh my god, I wish I had a replay button. I wish I had a replay button. That was ridiculous and insane. Speaking of insane, he's pushed up. Taking Bast here on the eco for Scars. Not a lot of money left in. Ringman stack towards the B-bomb site will come into effect for the CT squad. Rita still held back on A, just in case. The smallest of angles here. Try to take some headshots on EHOME, but again, EHOME are not going to go rushing in. They're probably going to go as a unit if they go towards the A-bomb site. .40 seconds left now. Moving up, spotted out by the USP. Takes him down to a 5-on-3. And bomb down for default. Scars again, another major round for them. Just the pistols coming through. Maybe they might be able to get a kill with combined efforts. And actually, Mara gets caught off guard with his gun out. Or with his gun away, I should say. Still, Takeji. Taken out eventually by Fur, leaving it all up to Laz. 1v5. And might be able to get a kill or two. Several players tagged up. Marek on 1 HP in particular. Yep, taken down by Laz. Grab the AK, run for the hills. Although they've still got II to deal with. I think he's expecting it. They're going to hear him. Coming in. Nah. Come on, auto director. Switch cameras. That's good. Thank you. Eight to 3. EHOME going to be able to take their T-side half. Now look for a little bit more with the AWPs out for both sides. Again, the buy-ins coming in from Scars. KJ back at Toxic. Gets the first frag. Knows that there's one that crossed over to the girders. We'll get traded back as Takeji goes falling. First trying to hold face 17 HP. Banshee's going to be there to support, and Marek eventually comes through, taking Rita out of the action to a 3-on-2. So Bob Plant coming through. Bart's going to push forward, try and deny it, but Smokes are up, going to keep him a little bit more. So close on the spray, but it doesn't happen. Laz again has to go huge with the AWP back here towards Graffiti. Gets the flick. And again clutches things out for Scars. This time there is no resistance to ramp, so he'll get the defuse without losing a 1-on-3. 4 on the board now for the CT side. Going to make this as close and maybe even more interesting than our last match, which in case you were joining us in overtime. Double ops getting brought down as well by Scars. This is a pretty heavy investment considering that they lost so many players in that one. They may end up working out. Rita with the first. Takeji sprays on but only gets the 1 frag. Smoke's now in for Crow, trying to get out towards Toxic, and Insane is ready for him, quickly up on the barrels. A 3v2, Scars crumbling to pieces. And again, heavy investment in that double AWP setup. This could not work out for them. Bass now next to Face. Laz with the AWP back into Heaven, flashing his way in, looking for anyone that will try and find him. There has been one T-side player that's pushing around for the backstab. Insane. Bass doesn't even realize what's about to hit him. Coming in, headshot spray will come out. And the AWP of Laz, not much he can do. Be 9 on the board for EHOME as they reset Scars again. Laz able to get 1 exit frag, make it a bit damaging, but really the double AWP investment really should have done a bit more. Now they're forced down to the force by Scars, just running out of chances here on the CT half. Round number 14. EHOME move quickly. Into connector, into the mid default. Of course, Laz holding onto that AWP from the last round means that they will have a bit of firepower, but they need to steal it here. EHOME go quickly in. Laz still here with the AWP. He's shut down immediately by Insane. That should already be the round over. Scars, I do not see them being able to come back into this. We'll put Crow up with the 5-7. Banshee ready for the backstab of Bass, and he will be able to cut him off. 5v3 now. With Rita, the 1 automatic weapon. Crow going down. Scars considering the save here. Rita going to get pushed on by Ayaya. Takeji get 1 deal shot to the second, not quite on Fur. Burst spraying, trying to get the kill. 8 HP. He's going down to the Glock. 10 on the board now for EHOME. So forces back in one more time from Scars into the last round of the half. This overpass has really not gone well for Scars, at least for the CT side. Marek gets Bass down. Rita and Laz pushing up towards the mid position. Rita will get traded back as Marek will fall to 3 on 4. Ayaya still ready and waiting towards 1 from the birthday party area. Takeji, the last man that remains. 1v4, sprays on the first. Knows where Fur is. The bomb also knows where he is, and he's going to get straight onto the bomb site. Get the plant together. It's virtually the impossible retake from Takeji. AK recovered, however. Big on wrong. I was going to say, could go on for 1 frag, but unfortunately that certainly did not happen. 11-4 at the end of the half to the favour of EHOME as Scars. Well, they most certainly better be looking towards that T side. A couple of statistics for you. Their half bias in terms of all the rounds won. 62% of them have been on T side, so rogue statistics, maybe. Haven't gotten many rounds, and right now they're going to have to be hoping that this is the half for them. The pistol buy-up's coming in. Lad's going to get dropped to the P250, so he's going to have the raid boss set up. The flashes, potentially from Rita. With the diffuse kit and the smoke for EHOME. He's playing on A site. Potentially also from Heaven. Actually, he's playing in from Heaven, so never mind. 2 players on A. Marek up close. Insane further back. Seconds remain as the T's move up. They're going to challenge against Marek. Marek will get taken down. Insane also dropping. Nice and clean this time from Scars. As all 3 players fall for EHOME. Ayaya and Banshee left to move forward. Doesn't get a retake together, but this looks like it's going to be a 5th on the board for the Japanese team. Fast peeking. Good quick flick to Ayaya. The one man that remains, Rita didn't spot him. I imagine that Crow will here, doesn't matter. Rita going to get that headshot. 2 kills for Bas, 2 kills for Rita. 5 on the board again for the T side. As they look to buy in here. Mostly rifles coming in, 4 coming in fact. Crow will be the one man with the SMG trying to farm up a bit of money. Going to make way quickly towards the long here. Not going to waste any time, just going straight for the A setup. One man here to defend it. That's Marek with a P250. If it was a Deagle, I might be able to consider the opportunity to shut everybody down. That jump peak has got a lot of information, including on where that bomb is. So backing up in towards short, going to try and counteract the pushes coming out. It's a bit of damage to Takashi. Marek will fall, however, and EHOME will get here a couple of seconds quicker on the rotations. And Takashi also taking point with his defensive. He could get shut down, and Fur not accounted for towards the mid-rotation. Takes Bas back to a 4v4. These 4-sport pistols still in with a chance, but Takashi spots 2 and quickly takes him out. Gets a 3rd headshot as well. 14 HP. There are no problems for him. Finally, Ayaya will shut him down, but it's a 1 versus 3. Eagles out. Oh, good flick. Returning the favour to Laz, I guess maybe. Gonna get on towards the defuse, and yeah, Crow's gonna be able to shut it down. Six on the board for Scars Absolute. EHOME down to the basic eco here. Zeus for Banshee, so he wants to try and embarrass someone here in the bathroom. So unfortunately, no one from Scars is going to go to that position. Or we might find Crow. Crow spotted him as well. Backs up immediately. Look at Fur. He's had to push up so far. If Rita wasn't pushing in at that one position, they're going to line up Deagles here for Ayaya. It doesn't matter that the flank didn't work. Scars ran into the most dominating of firepower that EHOME had brought into that round. It was an eco, but it was a Deagle. And they couldn't deal with him. I think the flashbangs helped with the situation, but the bomb is in full control of EHOME. Backstab incoming from Insane. Laz has got to account for it. Unfortunately, will do or not. The Deagle continues to go. 3 kills for Ayaya. With Crow, the last man remaining. Out towards the short tunnels. 4 alive for EHOME. That could not have gone better for them. And with the damage done to Scars, they might have to eco. Looks like they are going to eco. There should be a 13th for EHOME, at least in theory. See whether Skulls will be able to return with a deagle of their own. That's on Laz. And Sane gets the opening. Skulls going to rotate in 4 players. 3 actually making their way into the mid position, but also going to get dealt with, as is Takejay. Insane with the 3rd. Laz, last man left, tapped up. All 5 will stay alive for EHOME. Building up that money. Now the Scars buy will come to fruition. AKs, no AWPs in play. I don't think we've seen an AWP since the first half now. Neither team going to opt for that. I imagine EHOME might buy into it if they lose out in this next round. Scars limited on utility sets are going to go straight in. Is this going to be the B rush? Are EHOME prepared for this in the way that Scars were not on their CT side? 2 players, one towards Pillar, one towards Toxic. And Rita, first man down. Takejay quickly taken back. Aya still here towards ramp, low HP. And Takejay going to try and get around towards water, takes him down, looks for the next man, and runs out of bullets. Marek takes the $600 kill, and Insane's on a backstab. Laz is ready for it, but he's not ready to survive. It's all up to Bas. Next to face. 1v2. Plenty of CTs to find. Plenty of positions to check, that's for damn sure. 1 minute remaining. They will leave the B site, allow Bas to get the plant. Fakes it once. M4 picked up on Marek's part. Oh, he sees him as well. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Count to 14, in fact. EHOME are right up there. With 8 rounds for the Japanese to make up against EHOME. A forced bite to try and do it. They realize that they are not going to overtime, so they are going to force the issue now. Pray to God that it works. Your Scars right now, I imagine you may want to consider a religion. You're going to need an absolute blessing from God to try to turn this around. Takejay spotting Aya, but he couldn't get the frag. Got the first shot, just couldn't line it up to the head. That should have been the opener for Scars. That should have been the way in. But now EHOME pushing Banshee all the way into team main means that EHOME can stack their remaining players on the B-bomb site. 4v4 essentially, the hit to come through from Scars. Backstab to come to fruition eventually when the hit comes out. 45 seconds. And the Molotov's out, the flashbang's over. Marek drops the bomb. Fur turns on for the second and looking back in towards the push from Monster. It's 4 frags saved by EHOME. 15-6 now, and last chance for Scars. Four Galils for Scars. 1 deagle for Laz. Insane will kick things off for the EHOME side. Bas followed up upon Takejay. Traded back by Banshee. As he turns on for the 2. Laz left alone towards teammate. Burst fire coming in from Fur. And the end is nigh for Scars. Absolute. They will lose the opening best of 1 against EHOME. Bit unfortunate it was that one-sided, but again, history kind of did point to this, unfortunately. And it is sad to say, but Scars will not be progressing into the winners matchup. It will be EHOME taking on Boot Dreamscape coming up next here. Scars is not over for them, of course. They've got a little elimination match to play best of 3 after this final best of 1 that we've got coming up. So make sure you stay tuned. I've been Switchblade Jay, and if you want to follow my Twitter, you can type !caster in the chat. But again, The main importance is to stay tuned. We've got one more best of one coming up after the break.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.